Hello, thank you for joining me for this edition of 365 Days of Public Speaking. My name is Ano Yamentu. Today we're going to talk about the ABC rule to quickly creating a speech or putting together a speech. There will be situations where you are asked to give a speech to an audience that maybe you did not have time to prepare for. And when that time comes, or when those time comes, you need to be able to quickly put down together some few notes and get up and deliver on the expectations of the people who gave you the opportunity. Those situations are very rare, but when they do happen, it is very helpful to have a system that you can use in order to give the best of yourself. The system I use is basically what I call the ABC method to putting together a speech. And what is that about? It's basically me saying, okay, if there are three things I have to share with this audience, looking at the objective of the people who want me to speak, maybe is to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to persuade. What are their objectives? Once I know their objectives for me to stand and speak, and I know the subject that I'm going to speak on, I can now say, okay, what are three key ideas or three key main points that I would like to share with this audience? For example, if it is about public speaking, I would say, okay, A is the first idea. Maybe A stands for action, and go into saying that, for example, for those who want to improve how they communicate, how they speak, they need to be constantly engaged in action. B would have to be, for example, being bold, not being afraid to say what you feel and not being afraid to think what you think, because that is you and you are unique. Going to that would be my second point. And the third point, for example, would be C for consistency. ABC, being consistent in the topic of public speaking, be consistent on the way you share your message, being consistent with your core values. You are going to evolve, but it is important that you remain consistent with the core values that you do have. Very simple strategy. When you are called upon to give a short presentation or even a long presentation, 30 minutes, an hour, 90 minutes, you can use this method, the ABC method. Very, very simple. I've used it many times in situations where I did have to prepare a speech for 5 minutes, for 15 minutes, for 20 minutes, even for 45 minutes. And what you do with those points is basically fill it up with stories and examples and statistics. And if you do have some time to prepare, you'll be able to come up with those information, to have things to say, experiences to share. Remember, when you are called upon to give a presentation with very little or sometimes no preparation, always work with a pen and paper. Write down those ideas, A, B, C, open, A, B, C, close, and that's it. You're done and you sit down. You can apply this to a 1-minute presentation or to a 100-minute presentation. The formula remains the same. Remember to share this video if you find it useful, and remember to also subscribe if you've not subscribed yet. That helps. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I'll see you again next time.